Hello everyone. Welcome back to my SAP channel, SAP Artist. Please do like, share and subscribe the channel for more SAP videos. So today's topic is SAP Query. So today I'll be going through the process and we'll be showing example of it. So today we'll be talking about SAP Query, a functionality of SAP which SAP has given us to create reports without the help of a technical person. Basically, it's like, you can join the tables. If there is a requirement where you can get the data out of two tables, you can just join the table and create a report. And if you can give it to a specific user, that is also possible. So we are going to do that today by creating SAP query. So the example is, there is one department head who have a set of users working under him. So he wants the report of the user IDs, what all documents has been posted by them for a particular period or date or time. So whenever you're creating a report, normally there are two things, input parameter and output parameters. You normally take from the client. So in this, in the example, the client has given us the input parameter is the user. He wants company code, posting date, user ID, and fiscal year. These are the four things in input parameter. And output is like document number, company code, posting date, document date, time of entry, all those things. So today we will be creating the SAP query. The T code is SQVI. So if certain people are working on any client where they require such kind of user specific query, so you can just use this functionality and give it to them where they can, use this kind of report and you only can create by yourself. So let's assume we give the name as Z query. Okay. This is the screen of the query. Okay. You give Z query, click on create button. Z query. And just giving title, anything. Now here multiple selections are there. Logical database, query info set, table join. So today we are going to use BKPF and BSEC. So these all data which the client is asking is stored in these two tables, which is required at the moment. So we are going to use table join. Okay. For this, click on basis mode, enter. So now here this screen appears. Okay. So here you need to insert the table which is required. Click on this insert table, BKPF. Okay. Enter. Another table is BSEC. BSEC. So these two tables which is required have joined. So you make sure there is some linkage between these two tables to get the data. Okay. Now after giving these two tables, come back. See, now you can see the screen where on the left hand side you can find the table which you have joined has appeared. Okay. BKPF, BSEC. Okay. You can see where the arrow appears, BKPF, BSEC. Okay. Which will have all the fields. Okay. And here there is a list of fields on the right hand side, where whenever you are selecting here the list of fields which is required, it will appear here. Okay. So now, as we decided, we have input parameters and output. So this selection screen indicates the input parameters which the client is going to input, and then he'll get the output. Okay. The list fields is the output which is required. Okay. So now we company code, fiscal year, posting date, and username. This is the four input parameters. Okay. And the output, what we required is company code, accounting document number, fiscal year, document date, posting date, period, date of which accounting entry has been entered, time of entry. See, you can see on the right hand side, all the data is coming here. So you can see, how many number of, columns you are going to select, or what is the output you're going to get. Username, transaction code. Okay. T code also if you want to know. So at the moment we select this much only. Okay. Then later on, once the report has been executed, I'll show you. If you want to add something, you can do that also. Okay. Or delete, either ways. Now click on execute. enter. See, now you can see our report is ready. If you have worked already on report, so you can just get a brief idea. This is how normally report looks. Input parameters are there, where we take it from the client and give, and the above person creates and give it to us, and the output also. So what I was talking about was company code, fiscal year, posting date. Okay, posting date I'll take as 1/4/2023 to randomly, okay, 12/2023, and user ID, let's assume we'll take this user ID. Okay, so in this scenario, he is looking for the data of this company code, this fiscal year, posting date is given it, and this is the username, which he wants to check. Okay, so the 4 input parameters which we selected over there, and then execute. Now see, here is the output parameters which is required. The company code, document number, year, document date, posting date, period, entry date, time, username, T code. Okay, this is what we selected outside as per the required output which the user wants, and we have created. So here you can see we don't need a technical person to create a report. We by ourselves are creating one report and giving it to the client. So now, as you can see, what we required as per the client, we have achieved it. So as I was saying, if you want, you can add or delete also. Okay. So let's go back. So when I saw this functionality, I was really happy. If I want to give a client the user specific query, so we can just create on our own. No need to worry. Just go back. Okay. So if you click 2 times back, you will come to the original query where what you have created. Okay. So let's assume now he doesn't want time of entry. Okay. So you just go to deselect it. Okay. Then you execute. Okay. This is deletion. Okay. Same will enter. Click on this. Initially see here the time of entry is gone. Now the client says I don't want time of entry. Entry date is fine for me. Okay. Now let's assume he wants to add 1 or 2 parameters. Okay. Again you go back. Either you can this he wants to see business area. Okay. Okay, that's one part he wants to see, which he wants to add. Okay, so we remove the time of entry as a deletion part, and now we are going to add business part. Okay, and execute. Now click on this and execute. See, business areas come. So whichever document has been posted with business area, they will have it. So I hope you guys find it very useful, this video. Whoever is working in any project or going to use it, you can use it. It is user specific, like the example I gave. If a particular user or any head of the department wants, only for his use. Okay, some people use it, actually query, first they're using. Okay, so this is something which anyone can use it for their reference. Like they don't need actual report with multiple people are using for their, you can say confidential matters also, sometimes they can use it. They want to see or anything. They want it for their, as I said, if use department head wants to see how many documents has been posted by user to check, okay, what all document is required. So this is the input and the output as I showed you. So here you need to just check what all required the input you selected from the both the tables if you require, and the output. Okay. And this is the right hand side, you get the list of whatever has been added. Last was business area, I can see here. Okay. Save query, yes. Okay. So this has been saved. Okay. So now example, the user opens, you give the T code, he opens, he's find this, you can just select and execute. Okay, I'll do it again on that. SQVI, I am the user, let's assume. I'll come here. I'll select this. If one query I've created for one use, execute. I get this. I enter company code, fiscal year, posting date, and that's it. I get all my data. He can export here from spreadsheet, whichever data he wants. Okay. Now, if he wants to change, if he doesn't know, then you need to come to user's ID, click on change. As I showed, add or remove what is required and execute and save it and come back. Okay. Yes. This will come. Click on enter. That's it. Okay. So for today's SAP query, user specific, thank you so much for watching my videos. Please do like, share, and subscribe. I hope this will be useful for the people who are going to use it. Thank you.